Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I have a July favorites video for you. I don't actually do these videos very often on my channel because, being honest, I don't have like new favorite things every month. I'm kind of a creature of habit, but this month, July, I actually have had some things that have really stood out to me and things I've been wearing way too much and products that I've literally been using every day. So I figured I would sit down and show you. It's the second last day of July today, so I'm just in time. This will probably go live towards the start of August, but this is what I've been loving in July. Okay, so I'm gonna kick it off with my two beauty favorites. I won't lie, I'm definitely a creature of habit when it comes to my beauty routine and my everyday makeup routine. I kind of stick to the same things. Things I do change up are foundations or like maybe a new eyeshadow or a new lipstick or something kind of simple like that. But I have to say, I've started using two new products, which I'll show you now, and I don't know how I never use them. I wish I had started earlier. So the first is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. It's called Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream plus Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum plus SPF 50, which all sounds very good to me. So the thing about me and foundation, I'll be straight out, I love full coverage foundation. I have lots of freckles, and to be honest, I've just kind of always liked a full coverage foundation. So BB creams and CC creams were never like my favorite type of product to use because whenever I'd get them, I would end up having to use so much that it kind of defeated the purpose of actually using a lighter foundation. But I think it was Desi Perkins, who I'm sure lots of you know, I saw that she recommended this CC cream. I think she used it when she was like in Dubai on a holiday, and I saw it in one of her vlogs. And I figured I'd try it out, so I went into Sephora, I bought it, and at the time I bought the color for my tan. I wear tan like all the time, especially in the summer, and it is a good bit darker than my regular, very pale skin. So I got the color that matched my tan, and oh my god, this is so good. It's a CC cream that feels light, but still gives you coverage. So if that sounds like something that you'd like, get this. And I know not everyone loves full coverage. Loads of my friends hate full coverage foundation, and I totally get it, but I do know lots of you as well, and lots of my other friends love full coverage foundation, and both me and Ken love full coverage foundation. But often with full coverage foundation, it is quite heavy and you really do feel it on your face. So for me, this is the absolute perfect in between. It's light, it gives me the coverage, and of course it has SPF 50. It has lots of good stuff in it. So yeah, huge thumbs up for me. I've been using it. I'm actually wearing it today. I'm not sure if you notice a difference when I'm wearing this or if I'm wearing my regular like NARS foundation or Bobbi Brown or whatever, but this is what I have on today. Super light, but still really good coverage. Okay, and then the next beauty product is the Benefit Gimme Brow. Hopefully you can see it. It's very battered, but basically it's just a really thin brush, small brush, like brow, what would you call it, gel type product. To be honest, up until maybe a month or two, I only ever really used pencil to fill in my brows. I'm obviously a redhead, so it can be very, very tricky to find the right color tone for our brows. I'm sure lots of you redheads who are watching will completely get the struggle. So I've always used a pencil from MAC called Redhead. It's literally called Redhead, and it's so, so good. And I still do use that, but it takes a bit of time. Like if I'm in a rush in the morning and I have to start filling in, and it just takes a lot of time. But this is literally a godsend. So this, obviously you're not going to get the same kind of like defined pencil line, but you just like brush it through your brows. I won't do now because I kind of have my brows half done, even though they're not looking very good, but don't judge me, I literally was rushing doing these. But basically the mornings that I don't want to use a pencil, I'll just grab this brush and like brush through the brows. And I do get my brows tinted and shaped, so there usually is a bit of a shape there anyway, and I just come in with this and I brush through. It is amazing. I just can't tell you how much this has sped up my routine when I'm in a rush. I put it on Insta stories, and lots of you asked the color shade that I have. Where does it say this? Okay, I think it's 1. It's kind of worn off, but I'm pretty sure that says 1, and that probably makes sense because it's probably the lightest shade. It's kind of like a brownie tone. Yeah, it's pretty brown. So that's the one I use just for reference. get this, guys. If you get one thing from this favorites video, try this out. It's really inexpensive. It lasts actually quite a long time considering it's a small bottle. It's actually, I've been using it like every day for the last 6 weeks and it's still going strong, so definitely give that a go too. Okay, and then from there I'm gonna go straight into 2 hair products. Okay, if you follow me for a while, you will know that I love my hair oils. I just think hair oils are like that hidden gem of hair products that a lot of us forget, but once we start using them, we ask ourselves how we survive without them. And loads of you ask me how I keep my hair healthy, because I genuinely nearly straighten my hair or curl my hair every single day. So as you can imagine, the heat, it takes a toll, and no matter how much protectant and all that kind of good stuff that you put on it, it still needs some extra TLC. So I got introduced to hair oils, I would probably say maybe like a year or 2 ago, and I used to always use the Kerastase one, and I still use it, I still love it, but I will say it's quite expensive, the Kerastase one. And whenever I used to show it to you, you did kind of say, oh, that's so expensive for a hair oil, like it's my first time trying it, you know, maybe it's just a bit too much. So I started trying out some other ones as well, and I have been working with John Frieda over the last couple of months, months at this stage, since May. Wow, that's gone so fast. And I discovered their hair oil through our collaboration. It's called the Frizz Ease Nourishing Oil, and it comes in this little bottle. It is so reasonably priced, and honestly, guys, I'm not just saying it, this is really good. Like, one night I put on the Kerastase one, and I, you know, woke up the next morning, obviously my hair felt very soft. And the next time I washed my hair, I put on this oil just to see the difference. Honestly, there was not that much of a difference. Like, my hair is in pretty good condition already, but there wasn't a huge difference between the oils, and I still use the 2 of them. I'm definitely the kind of person that I love to use lots of different brands. I've always been that way, especially for my hair. So I try them all, just depending which one I kind of reach for, I'll use that one on a particular day. So that's the first hair oil I've been using and loving this month. And then the second one is this brand called Gisou, G-I-S-O-U, and it's actually made by a blogger that I follow, Negan. I'm sure lots of you know her from Instagram. She's like this stunning girl with the most amazing hair. I think the story behind this is that her parents or her dad like own a bee farm, is that what they're called? And she grew up with bees, and her mom was a hairdresser, and she used to use honey on her hair. So she actually ended up making a whole hairline like using honey. So it's honey infused hair oil, obviously not just honey, there's other stuff in there too, but honey is a really important ingredient. And I just have to show you this. It is so luxurious. Can you see? I hope it's focusing, but even if it isn't, you'll get the idea. I've loved using this John Frieda oil for the past month, but the nights that I was having kind of an extra pamper night, like a Friday night, I did a hair mask, a face mask, and then I would use this oil afterwards. It's like utter pamper luxury. It really is divine. So if you want a treat, I actually bought their travel size. This is the 50 ml. I think they have a 75 ml as well, but they just came out with the travel size, so I bought that. Will say, not the cheapest. This was like $50 or something like that, and then shipping was like 6 or 7 or 8 or something. So it's kind of the same price as the Kerastase one, to be honest. Like, this by far is the best value, and then this is kind of up there with like a luxury expensive product. But I will say I've really enjoyed using it, and that's why it's in my favorites, and I will definitely keep continuing to use it as well. Okay, and then moving on to a little fashion. There's not much fashion in this, but I want to mention some shoes. Sorry, they're very far away. Okay, so the theme of my favorite shoes this month has been nude shoes, and there's 2 pairs I want to talk to you about. So the first pair are these plain nude sandals. Honestly, they look so simple. You're probably like, Erika, really? They deserve a favorite? But oh my god, these are, I've been living in them, like literally living in them. They're, as you can see, plain nude, like really simple, but these are comfortable, they're stylish, they make me feel put together when I have them on, even though I could literally walk the whole way around the city. They're just really nicely like padded. This strap is a good like quality, it doesn't cut your feet, or you know the way those bad quality sandals always do. Like these are just the complete opposite. I have loved them. They come in a few different colors, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they come in a black and a silver and possibly a gold. They did anyway, so I'll link them all below, because if you are looking for a pair of sandals like this, I just can't recommend these enough. I'm pretty sure they were around the $120 mark, which I know is kind of pricey for a summer sandal, but these, you'll have these summer after summer after summer. I've worn them to death since I got them, and they still look really, really good condition. Like you can see obviously my feet mark a little bit here, but they're perfect. The leather hasn't scratched, there's no marks, and I wear them in New York, so New York is like the best test for a pair of shoes because it's so dirty and muggy here, and these are just perfect, so can't recommend these enough. And then the other pair of nude shoes, which are like my little babies, I swear, I just adore these shoes. My Dior, I actually don't know the proper name for these, I'll write it on the screen if I find it, but they're my new Dior shoes, and since I've got these guys, I have worn them so much. I'm pretty sure I did an unboxing and a vlog, yeah I did, so you would have seen them there, but just in case you didn't see them there, I got these probably 6 weeks to about 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. I got these at the beginning of the summer, and I've just loved them. I know I keep saying that, but I really have. I wear them with every kind of outfit that you can imagine. I actually went into Saks yesterday to see if they had the black in my size, like the exact same shoe in black, because I've been wearing these so much, but they didn't, so I have to keep looking if I can get the black in my size. They had the size above and the size below, but it just wasn't meant to be at the time, so I'll get them some other time. But that just goes to show how much I have been loving them, and you're going to see these a lot more. And then the last 3 things I'm actually wearing, because it's my favorites video. These are the things I've been wearing non-stop, so it actually makes so much sense that I'm wearing them today. First, jewelry talk. These 2 necklaces. If you follow my vlogs or if you follow me on Insta stories, you'll literally be like, surprise, surprise. No wonder these are in her favorites video. She never takes them off. So the top one is from Madge, and it's actually a star sign. So I'm a Virgo, and I'm crazy into star signs. Like, I'm obsessed with them. So I saw this in Madge probably like, I would say nearly a year ago, but I only kind of like rediscovered it in my jewelry box about 3 or 4 months ago, and I've been wearing it like way too much. So it's my star sign, the Virgo. It's just really simple. It's mainly gold, but it has like a few kind of jewels on it in different colors. And then this bottom one is from Missoma London. I'm sure lots of you are familiar with that brand. It's obviously a London brand, and I went to an event with them a couple of weeks ago here in New York, and I'd always seen the brand on Instagram, and I'd like heard about it through bloggers that I follow, and it always looked so beautiful, but I don't know, I never really got around to actually like going on the site and getting something for myself. Jewelry is one thing that I've only kind of got back into recently. Up until like a couple of months ago, I just kind of forgot to buy jewelry. I'm a big watch person, but when it came to jewelry, I just didn't really have that many pieces that I loved. But I finally have these 2 necklaces. So this is the Missoma one. I adore this, and someone did write to me and they're like, oh, it's a little bit on the pricier side for like, you know, a plain necklace. Like, is the quality good? Have you worn it into the shower? And all that kind of questions. And I wrote back straight away. I only had it about a week at that stage. So I was honest, and I was like, to be honest, I don't know yet. I'm still kind of testing it out. Like, I'm still seeing if I wear it. But now, about 6 weeks later, 100% yes. I've got the wear out of this, like cost per wear, 100% over. They gifted me this one, but I'm definitely going to get some more. I think actually when I'm back in Ireland, I might order some and they can deliver it to like my Irish address, because I think that shipping will be cheaper that way. It usually is for like London sites, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll keep you updated on the other ones that I get. But if you're looking for some new chains, I don't think I have a link for the Madge one, because I got that like in store about a year ago, but I'm pretty sure I can get you a link for the Missoma London one, so I'll put them in the description box. And then last but not least, this top that I'm wearing. If either Kaylin or Tommy are watching this video, they literally be like, there she is in the same top again. Does she ever take that top off? Does she have other clothes? This has been my top this summer. That's been the top that I just throw on when I can't think. Like when I can't think of anything to wear, when I don't have the patience to go through my wardrobe, this is what I throw on, which actually happens a lot. So I've been wearing this so much with denim, with jeans, with a white skirt. I think all my friends have seen me in this top this summer and they're probably like, this is no surprise that this is in her favorites video. I wore it all July. I got it in the Zara sale, so it was actually such good value, and as soon as I saw it, like, it's just so pretty and it gave me such Zimmermann vibes. If you're familiar with Zimmermann, it's this beautiful brand that does things so similar to this, and yeah, I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna find you some similar ones to this that you can get if you want, because I think these tops are just underrated. They're so easy to wear, you can pop them on, you look put together, and they're also like really comfy. So yeah, that is the end of my July favorites. Everything. I hope you enjoyed that. I haven't done a video like this in so long, and it's actually really nice because it kind of gives me a chance to just talk about some things that maybe I'm featuring on my Insta story or my vlog, and you ask questions, and often I don't get around to every single question, so it's actually kind of a better idea just to put everything in one video. So I hope you found that helpful. I hope maybe that you found one or two things that you might want to look into. If you have any questions about any of the things I just talked about, just put them in the comments below and I'll get back to all of them, I promise. And I guess that's it for now. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.